guys, welcome back to my channel. This video I want to talk about limiting beliefs. Okay, I just did a video on the Gemini new moon, but I want to dive a little bit deeper into self-limiting beliefs. I think that this is one of the most important topics because I have realized that, some of the things that we don't necessarily like on the surface, maybe of ourselves, maybe of certain things that we attract in our lives. This could be jobs, this could be relationships, this could be our home life. Any of those things that we don't necessarily like in our lives, or things that bring us great negativity, or certain people that we're always attracting that could be toxic for us. I think that these all stem from deep-seated beliefs, and this could be beliefs on how we feel about ourselves, how we perceive ourselves, or how we perceive other people, or what we think we deserve based on our values, based on the things we like, and the things that make us feel some type of way, and the things that, became just a part of us that we have subconsciously promoted within our belief system that has transpired in our life to attract these ever so karmic and challenging things. So first I want to talk about relationships, because that's one of the most important things that I think should be talked about whenever we're dealing with deep-seated beliefs. A lot of us tend to attract toxic relationships, karmic relationships that leave you heartbroken, leave you abandoned, leave you, just piece by piece, unwrapping every little bit of your soul to where you forget who the fuck you are, and you've done changed so much about yourself that you've become this toxic individual. Let's talk about those relationships. So these are stemmed from deep-seated beliefs in that we like challenging relationships. We like the challenge. There's no other way that we would be put in this reality or situation if we didn't like the challenge. And a lot of us who are spiritual love challenges. I myself love challenges because it promotes growth. And that's one of probably, especially in New Age philosophy, self-growth. Self-growth and reaching enlightenment is like one of the best things you can do for your spiritual health, right? So these challenging relationships promote growth. Who wants a stable relationship that nothing bad ever goes wrong? There's nothing to really learn about an individual. No, we like challenging relationships. And that's something I've realized about myself, is that I like challenges. I really do, because it promotes growth and allows me to see the quirkiness in the human behavior energy of other people, of myself, and this could be in arguments. And it's crazy because I don't even like arguments on a real level. I don't. But my soul is like, give me an argument or let me cause one, because I want to see what kind of shit is going to go down that I can learn from. I want to see the challenge in something. I don't want things to be boring all the time. I don't want things to be steady all the time. But then you have to take a step back and talk to yourself about what this video is about. Deep-seated beliefs. Is challenging relationships really what you need in your life? Is the challenge really worth it? How about we change the challenge to another sector of our life? How about we change this excitement to another area of our life, to where we're not having this deep-seated belief that we like challenging relationships? Let's change it to let's bring this challenge to self-care. Nobody ever talks about self-care in a relationship. So let's move the picture over to amplifying a challenge with your own self and not with a relationship. Because then we can focus on self-love, we can focus on self-value, and we can focus more on about transforming our deep-seated beliefs. That's way better than attracting these challenges or toxic people or situations in our life where we feel like we need to learn something. Let's learn today how to self-love. Let's learn today how to self-care. Let's bring that challenge. Let's bring that into excitement. And then maybe we can forget about challenging situations in our life, in our external world. Let's talk about the challenge we've ignored within ourselves and bring that into excitement, where we are loving ourselves so hardcore and self-caring ourselves so much that we reflect that out into our reality. See where I'm going here? And these self-limiting beliefs of liking challenges become okay with stableness and growth from within rather than learning from without. See? Our deep-seatedness and our negativity that we may attract in our life has to do with the like of suspense. It has to do with the like of chaoticness. And if we just sit back and realize where these come from, deep-seated beliefs, we can alter our perceptions, people, into realizing that everything that is being caused from our external world has to do with how we feel about things on our internal world. So if we change the fact that we may like challenging relationships because it's fun, and for some of us it could even, distract us from going within, seriously going within. There's times where I feel like I need to go within more, and I think that I'm going within, but the real way to go within, people, is self-care, is self-love. It is speaking your truth. It is talking to yourself. It is every day getting out there, doing mirror work, looking at yourself in the eye, just being overall truthful with your damn self. That's how we're going to be changing our lives. That is how we change our deep-seated beliefs. But first, you have to ask yourself the questions. Second, you have to be truthful with how you really feel about those questions. And that's when we realize the truth of our values and of our worth, of ourselves. Because we attract people who match our worth. We do. And whether we want to believe it or not, at the end of the day, the last thing we can do is be truthful with ourselves and realize that we hold the power to flip the script. We hold the power to change those deep-seated beliefs that we like a certain something and we're okay with it, but an external part of ourselves is like, why do I keep attracting this? Oh my God, why is this happening to me all the time? I don't understand. Da 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 da. Well, I'm here to tell you, it's your own damn fault. Most of the time, at least, it is our own fault. It really is. Even though, there's certain circumstances in people's lives that it feels like, they have no control. And I honestly believe that, maybe on the surface it looks like they had no control or they were just put into certain situations. But whether or not we like to believe this, internally, everything comes from the inside. Everything comes from the inside, down to the little microscopic energy of within us, down to the little organism of everything, of how everything started on this earth. There's always a reason to why something manifests. And this doesn't even have to be in your immediate reality. This can be your past life. This could literally be happening from your past life. Everything is a cycle. Everything is a reflection. That's what it means. It doesn't mean that you have to be the reflection of the other person. It could mean that your inner self is a reflection of your outer reality. That's what that means. And so if you grew up in poverty, if you grew up in a situation where some people are like, that's a toxic situation, but they didn't attract that, you know, they could have in their past life. Everything is a cycle, you see. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It is only transformed into one life to the next. And then we have someone who is dealing with this negativity because maybe they left their last life with deep-seated beliefs. Beliefs are just energy, just like emotions are energy and motion. Beliefs are this energy that fires out into reality. And emotions do that too, but beliefs are before that. And then we attach emotions onto the belief, and that's what gives it spice. That's what gives it its ability to go that way, or attached to different areas of our life. And that's where we get to change it. With our free will, we get to switch that little neuron and say, I want to bring challenge out of my relationships, out of my friendships, and I want to challenge myself instead, to own my truth, into self-care, into self-love, because I deserve that, because I have high values, I have high worth. And speaking that into existence with this Gemini season, hell yeah, we're going to be communicating into existence what it is we deserve, what it is we're changing our script with our voice, with our communication. And that's the power of Gemini season and the power of changing your self-limiting beliefs. Thank you for watching.